Dated the chaos, the drama, the sharp, fast, unsustainable traps. The guys who were all quick tempo changes and frantic, unnecessary claps. But you walk in with this steady, smooth, unshakable 90 fuel BPM rhythm. The kind of foundational groove that proves you're finally built to withstand the schism. You aren't trying too hard, there's no frantic overproduced sound to your existence. Just consistency, honesty, and a profound, reliable, emotional persistence. I watch the way you treat the waiters, the kindness you show to strangers passing by. And suddenly every future goal I've held starts to perfectly align beneath the sky. This isn't just a crush or a fleeting sudden infatuation I feel now. This is the conscious realization of the perfect long-term partner making a silent vow. You're the fundamental sub-baseline that gives the entire track its necessary weight. A steady, reliable heartbeat that assures me it's not too late. You got that boyfriend material groove, steady, smooth, and deeply refined, mature. You're not a fashion soul rhythm, you're the perfect supportive R&B chord progression. The kind of sustainable love that deserves a long, slow, heartfelt confession. Yeah, that boyfriend material groove, baby, it's the best track I've ever heard. The others were catchy singles designed only for a quick, chaotic summer fling. But you're the full classic album, the depth and maturity that true lasting commitment can then bring. You handle conflict with a calm, deep resonance, never letting the tempo suddenly speed. Addressing the necessary issues, planting the constructive, stabilizing seed. I see the future in your patience, so we can spend quietly building a life that is truly ours. Trading high-intensity nightclub scenes for cozy, comfortable, deep conversations that last for hours. There's no need for guessing games or hidden lyrics I have to spend time to fully decode. Just transparent communication, easing the unnecessary emotional load. I thought I wanted the adrenaline, the sudden drops, the unpredictable melodic rise, but I realized now I needed the stability, the true foundation right before my eyes. This groove you carry, this smooth, unharried, steady emotional pace. It's not just appealing, it's the safest, most perfect place. You're the anchor that keeps the entire complex harmony from completely flying apart. Deeply refined it, you flow the color. You're not a flashy solo, you're the perfect support. R&B chord progression. Keep that rhythm steady, don't ever change. Your perfect, unshakable beat, boy. Keep that rhythm steady, don't ever change. Your perfect, unshakable beat.
Let's play the song on repeat forever.
The rhythm outside is chaos, cars honking, people rushing at demanding quick pace. The rhythm outside is chaos, cars honking, people rushing or demanding quick pace. But your hand in mine grounds, creating protective, steady, intimate space. My headphones are playing that mellow R&B groove, 92 BPM and slow, and the syncopated hi-hats seem to perfectly match the gentle squeeze you let show. We aren't talking much, the silence feels heavy, rich and completely the promise that we let slowly seep in. The groove is building slow. The sub bass is hitting that deep resonant beat. And with every single step we take, the feeling of commitment grows sweet. It's a physical manifestation of the mental rhythm we finally found. A silent shared agreement to keep our hearts safe and eternally unbound. Holding hands in hi-hats, perfectly synchronized to the sound. Every little click and rhythm is a promise that we found. The beat keeps pushing forward, steady, warm, and constantly true. And my grip tightens every time the groove reminds me I'm walking right here with you. Yeah, the simple comfort of this touch is just the greatest beat track I'll ever know. We pause at the crosswalk, waiting for the insistent traffic light to change. And I watch the way your thumb gently traces the contours of my hand, carefully arranged. It's the unspoken security that this small touch effortlessly evades. A silent arm against the constant, unrelenting noise of the confusing days. This isn't a rush, frantic home, but a deep, relaxed connection, a perfect mutual lean. A simple, profound statement about the stability of what this moment means. You don't need a loud expression to tell me everything is precisely okay. Just a slight pressure of your fingers guiding me through the rest of the weary day. The tempo might shift, the vision might suddenly change its mood and tone. The world might demand my attention back, leaving me feeling completely let alone. But as long as I feel the simple, steady warmth of your palm pressed against mine, I know that the core rhythm of our love will always be fine. The hi-hats keep whispering our secret truth. Soft, steady, and close. Don't let go, 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 go. Don't let go, 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 go. Just hold this rhythm until we get back home. Go, 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 go. Don't let go, 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 go. Holding hands in hands. That's all this soundtrack will ever It's 11:36 p.m. I was just about to surrender to the night's quiet haze. Phone face down on the cool silk sheets, trying to dim the screen's blinding rays. Then the glass flashes blue, not a voice call, just a simple sudden chime. And suddenly I'm wide awake, analyzing the significance of the time. You just sent two simple mundane words, maybe a slightly ambiguous emoji too. But I swear the temperature in my room just rose 10 degrees. Everything feels vibrant and brand new. I scroll back through our history, counting the seconds since your last reply. A ridiculous habit, I know, but I can't hack anxiety when the signal is too high.
This isn't mere data transfer, this is a pure shot of dopamine on demand. One single notification has the absolute power to overturn my entire plan.
I hate how fast my hands start shaking when I try to formulate the perfect reply. Trying to maintain that cool, uninterested facade, but the internal tension is way too high.
Every syllable feels like a risk, every question mark is a pitching disaster.
But I hit send anyway, wanting your attention faster and faster.
It's the way you text me, yeah. It's honestly criminal. Got me obsessing, decoding every single syllable. You delivered, you delivered.
I remember the days of phone calls, but this is different. This is deeper, more discreet. A quiet intimacy built on quick replies and shared screen heat. I could be miles away, stuck in traffic or a boring meeting, but your
sudden appearance reminds me of the life I'm currently breathing. I see you typing something long, then deleting it instantly. A nervous habit, I know. And I smile knowing you care about the impression you wanna show. It's the small misspelled words you send when you're tired. The accidental caps lock, proof that you're imperfect and real, ticking like a precious, beautiful clock. I analyze the timing, the capitalization, the specific placement of the space. I'm pulling hidden meaning out of every punctuation mark, running this digital obsessive race. I never thought I could get so hopelessly addicted to the simple sound of your incoming tone. But baby, right now, just hearing from you feels exactly like coming in.
Just one. Let me know you're still awake and thinking. That little typing sound is all the risk I'm ever truly willing to take. Heart sinking and shrinking. Please don't leave me on red. Just don't. Send me that final glowing check mark.
I remember every single corner of that couch, all the nights we spent just talking on the floor, sharing deep dark secrets we both swore we wouldn't tell anyone anymore. I know your history, the deepest traumas, the comfort, the silence we both share. But lately when you turn and look at me, there's something new, something forbidden in the air. We meticulously built this fortress of platonic perfection, solid and impossibly tall. And now I'm standing right here with a tiny ridiculous hammer ready to watch it all fall. I trace the lines on your face, lines I've known for years, every single familiar flaw, and realize every romantic song I've ever heard suddenly applies to you, breaking every logical law. This is the moment where I
Actively decide to step across the impossible boundary line, risking absolutely everything we have for something I desperately hope is divine. My throat feels husky tight and completely constricted. My palms are getting terribly wet. If I don't force these true words out right now, it's a terrifying future I'm guaranteed to regret. I'm betting our entire foundation, our past, our present, our easy coming on a feeling that has finally boiled over, reaching a fever's irreversible way. I think I'm officially and irrevocably in love with my best friend, and I know I can't take the words back. Every casual, silly memory we made it suddenly, intensely on a completely different romantic track. I don't need a loud dramatic scene. I just need you to look at me and finally know the simple truth. The person I trust with every fragile detail of my life is the one I suddenly wanna spend the rest of my youth. The friendship was the perfect disguise, the most beautiful, elaborate veil.
But the love beneath was always growing, destined eventually to prevail. We've been through terrible days, awkward hookups and brutal, messy emotional lows, always running back to each other. A safe harbor where everybody knows I've coached you through heartbreak. You told me I deserved better, oblivious to the fact that the better I was looking for was sitting right here in this casual, innocent pact. I kept every single feeling locked down tight, buried deep beneath the laughs and the shared glances, praying that the sudden rise of this attraction wouldn't ruin all our long-term chances. But the tension is a physical ache now, humming beneath my skin. Every late night hug lingers too long, signaling where I truly wanna begin.
If you look away now and say no, I swear I'll find a way to make it easy on us both. I'll silently rebuild the shattered wall. I'll take a quiet, painful, solemn oath. But if you somehow look at me and say yes, just imagine the incredible history we already own.
We wouldn't be starting awkwardly from zero. We'd be immediately stepping onto a mutual throne. This isn't some fleeting infatuation, it's the realization of a profound design. So please tell me right now, honestly, is there a chance we can transition, or am I just dreaming way too loud? I'm standing here, exposed, waiting for your answer in this silent, suddenly too crowded room. Don't leave me hanging.
The city outside went quiet and now it goes. Just a soft hum of the fridge remains. Yeah. We skip the formalities, the shallow talk, ignoring all the social strains. Yeah. You're sitting cross-legged on the floor, your silhouette caught in the low light, and we're trading secrets we swore we'd keep locked away deep into the night. This isn't the kind of vulnerability you pull out during the day. This is a raw, uncut truth that only the exhaustion allows us to display. Yeah. The air is heavy with honesty, thick with the weight of every shared mistake. It's the kind of intimacy that only true connection can make. We're operating on pure honesty now. Caffeine long faded from the veins. The clock ticks slow, marking the hours we spent washing away the pains. I never knew how much I needed this, just to hear you say your darkest fear. There's no hiding in the shadows, everything is crystal clear right here. This is the 2 a.m. conversation, where the real stories are told, where the walls come tumbling down, stronger than silver and gold. You give me access to the blueprint of your beautiful, complicated mind, leaving all the performative versions of ourselves. Yeah, this is a soul deep connection, fueled by silence in the late night air. We analyzed the past, predicted the future, and laughed about terrible fashion trends. The scope of our conversation seems endless, crossing every line where regular talk ends. You talk about your childhood dreams, the ones you haven't mentioned to anyone before, and I find myself listening harder, wanting to absorb even more. I feel the responsibility of holding these truths, this fragile, deep information, a silent contract signed beneath the glow of slow, intimate realization. The depth we hit right now is the foundation I know I can lean on forever, something we could never achieve during the bright glare of the new weather. The sun is almost here, trying to break the spell we perfectly cast. I don't care about the sleep I've lost, because moments like this are built to last. This late hour is a strange kind of magic, a safe zone where guard walls disappear. You look so beautiful right now, stripped bare of all the armor and the fear. Don't move, just stay right there. Pressure itself, walls come tumbling down, stronger than silver and gold. You give me access to the blueprint of your beautiful, complicated mind, weaving all the formative versions of ourselves. This is a soul deep connection, fueled by silence and the late night. Don't move, just stay right there. Let's ride this silence out until the light breaks. It's 2 a.m.
conversation, best one we'll ever have. Let the daylight wait.
We walk into crowded rooms, everybody's talking loud and fast and bright. But we don't need the volume, we operate on a much quieter, subtle way, just slightly. I know exactly what that movement means. A silent signal we perfected, cutting through all the confusing scenes. It's a glance across the table, a tiny lift to the left side of mine. A hidden laugh shade only that's strong enough, heading far, far south. It's like we have a private frequency, buried deep beneath the surface noise. A world we build just for ourselves, ignoring all the manufactured joys. I watch them try to decipher us, wondering what we're trying to conceal. But they can never understand the depth of the unseen. We can silently reveal. We talking shorthand glances, a language no one else can truly read. It's a quiet validation that plants a powerful, necessary seed. This is our secret language, spoken without ever uttering a single sound. 100 spoken words in every glance, the clearest understanding we have ever found. It's the comfort of knowing, without asking exactly what the other needs. Built on shared history, inside jokes, and deeply planning emotional deeds. Communicating codes, designed only for us, intricate and true. The beauty is in the exclusivity, the knowledge that this belongs solely to us two. I could be missing it's about something trivial, and you know exactly what I'm trying to get through. You nod your head just once, and suddenly I have the answer to my greatest plight. A perfect unspoken dialogue happening in the middle of the bright day or the deep night. I hear in a commentary the judgment you hold back, the gentle leaf you feel, all transmitted through micro expressions that only my eyes can truly reveal. It saves so much energy, the power of not having to explain the source of pain. Just silent acceptance, like gentle arrival of the long-awaited rain. If I ever lost this language, I don't know how I'd navigate the world again. I'd be deaf to the nuance, blind to the true comfort caught in the endless trivial din. This isn't telepathy within. It's just careful listening, deep, continuous trust, turning every public space into our own private world built from shared dust. Look at me now, tell me what I'm thinking without speaking.
See, our secret language is still perfectly intact. I love you.
Wasn't some sudden blinding drop or a massive cinematic dramatic shift in the world's axis. There were no intense over the top fireworks going off, no unexpected grand romantic taxes. It was just a general consistency, the perfect easy way you never felt to show up. The effortless rhythm of our days together, the comfortable predictable steady flow from the cup. We simply exist in the same in this space, quietly sharing the same warm ambient light. And somehow that became the safest, most profound feeling the entirety of my life. No high stakes, breathless moments, just soft moments laid over time, like finding the perfect subtle backing track to a life that finally feels like a rhyme. Desperately try to pinpoint the exact moment, the specific day it all profoundly began. But it was simply too soft, too gradual, an essential, quiet part of the bigger plan. It's much more like the highest tide, creeping silently in, subtle, slow, and completely without warning. And now I realize the entire shoreline of my heart is completely out of my control. This morning I didn't trip, I didn't stumble, I didn't fight the gravity of your existence. I just accepted the easy warmth, sinking slowly in a profound, gentle persistence. Quietly falling in, no drama, no warning sign, no loud, frantic noise. It's utterly rooted in the way your hand instinctively finds mine, ignoring all the choice. I didn't crash, I didn't break, I didn't have a sudden devastating fall. I just gently settled down into the deepest, most secure kind of feeling I never knew could be profoundly found. Just falling, quietly, peacefully entirely into your comforting gravity. This is a smooth, steady this mind, to my permanent reality. I watched you interact with the world, the kindness you showed to strangers on the street, the way you handle small disappointments, the way you always keep your promises so complete. And I realized that the substance of simple honesty was the thing that held me in place, more powerful than any flashy facade, more compelling than the beauty of your face. There's a comfort in the silence between us, a communication in these no articulated sound. We mapped out the topography of each other's moods without uttering a single profound bound. Feeling doesn't demand attention, it doesn't scream to be recognized or seen. It just exists, a warm, essential current flowing quietly between the now and what has been. Maybe the most profoundly powerful kind of love is the kind you simply don't have to fight, the one that just blends seamlessly into the easy, consistent morning light. It doesn't make huge demands, it just naturally earns the necessary space it needs to be real. Built entirely on silence, shared familiarity in the unspoken language that we feel. It feels like a low, comforting hum in the background of a perfect R&B track, a constant, gentle vibration that always brings me safely back. And now looking back, I realize this quiet unfolding was the way it truly should have been. Just quiet love, slowly, securely, consistently winning. I'm already home.
Friday night was a chaotic mess, filled with loud synthetic music and blinding neon glow. But Saturday morning is different, we intentionally take everything soft and slow. Sunlight streams quietly through the half-closed blinds, casting striped shadows across the wooden floor. And you're already in a small kitchen, gently knocking on the empty coffee cabinet door. No frantic, complicated plans or expensive tickets. We need to fight a huge crowd to get just matching slightly worn hoodies. The smell of fresh coffee brewing in a comfy blanket. We abandoned the need for flash and spectacle a long time ago. Finicking with the easy pace, the soft hum of the city down below. The rush is still frantic, competitive. We can desperately keep the exhausting rush, the meetings and the severe stress. But these sacred 48 hours are exclusively ours. There's absolutely zero need to impress. We intentionally traded the late nights out for the early comfortable hours spent safely in a completely different, deeper kind of higher, quiet space where the genuine healing can finally begin. The only agenda is the one we write in sleepy silence, coffee cuddles and maybe a gentle drive. This is where the truest version of our quiet, beautiful romance stay intensely alive. Saturdays are secretly for us in the profound, peaceful stillness that we effortlessly find. The frantic world can keep on desperately turning. We'll just quietly leave all the noise behind. Your head tucked perfectly on my shoulder, that's my preferred, most natural state of being. This is a stable, sweet and deep affection. Yes,
when you're completely unobserved. Totally free, the way you concentrate on choosing the right vinyl track, the easy vulnerability you show to me. The coffee is too hot, the toast is slightly burned, but none of the small flaws matter at all. Because we fix the biggest flaws in our relationship by simply answering the silent critical call. We build a sanctuary in this small apartment, insulated against external noise. A place where we can recharge our souls. These are only simple, intentional joys. This isn't just rain that sleeves, and it's the intentional act of maintaining what is real and true. A silent promise to prioritize is comfort me and you. I find the entire true depth of our story in the deliberate lack of dramatic flair, in the comfortable, companionable silence, and the way you always run your fingers through your perfectly messy hair. It's not the one-time huge dramatic gestures that truly define what we have profoundly going on. It's the boring predictability, the quiet stability, the absolute calm that lasts until the dawn. This feeling is the locust system, bubble bass that grounds the entire track. A deep, reliable frequency that always ensures there is no turning back. I'll gently hit play on the same old familiar vinyl, grab the blanket, pass the coffee. Saturdays are always, 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 always.
I find myself repeating your name when I'm alone in the quietest rooms, testing the syllables, analyzing the unique sound that softly consumes. It's not just four letters, it's a delicate, complex, a private hypnotic beat that your existence is perfectly sent. It set the tempo for my day, a soft internal metronome I can't turn off, the perfect foundation for the R&B track that my heart has started to softly call. I hear it in the silence, in the spaces between the real actual words, a constant gentle reminder soaring higher than the highest of birds. The melody of your existence is built entirely around that distinct sound, a low frequency hum that makes my entire chaotic world instantly profound. I swear I hear the hi-hats click every time I whisper your beautiful name. This isn't just an attraction, this is a deep, musical, emotional flame. Oh, don't blame it. Oh, the rhythm of your name, it's the perfect, slow burning R&B groove. The bassline drops heavy every time your sweet voice starts to move. It's a hypnotic, sensual loop, constantly playing right inside my head. The most important life-affirming sound that I have ever been lovingly fed. The rhythm of your name, baby, is my favorite, most perfect song. No, 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 no. I analyze the way other people pronounce it, checking their delivery and their tone, and find that none of them capture the private perfection I've internally known. You pronounce it so naturally without any thought, just a simple release of sound. But for me it's a profound, complex, smartic masterpiece I finally found. It's the anchor in the storm, the one constant in the face of all the confusion, a safe word that pulls me back from the edge of every painful, terrible delusion. I could listen to you say it 1,000 times just to hear the subtle inflection change, a continuous sonic texture that perfectly falls within my emotional range. I'm obsessed with the phonetics, the way the sound begins and ends. It's small, contained journey, it holds all the possibility, all the pain, all the hope, every single internal yearning. You didn't choose it, but you own it, embodying the unique beat and the melodic flow. It's the foundation of the relationship, the reason why I wanna quietly grow. Say it again, say it again, say it again. Just whisper it one more time into the closed mic space. The rhythm of your name, the only song I'll ever truly need to change. say.
Dark now, the only persistence to this 92 BGM sway, mellow insistent, that just gently guides our movement, the only way. The drums hit soft and expertly syncopated, whispering against the bedroom wall. But it's that deep round liquid bubble bass that silently hypnotizing and catted us all. You're leaning impossibly close, the air around us instantly gets thick. The easy conversation drops, the whole track feels like it's deliberately building up to where the movement finally stops. It feels like we're suspended in warm honey. Everything is moving with a sensual, delicious drag. The low frequency is vibrating through the floor, pulling us deeper into the soft, luxurious shadow. Dropping impossibly lower, catching on the quiet, tense air. I feel the intense physical static energy, the profound emotional ten we share. The bassline is pulsing now, deep and true like a second rib heart beneath the floor. I know exactly what you're silently beneath the floor. Oh, I know exactly what you're silently asking for. And I'm ready to give you so much more. I'm ready to give you so much more. The entire world outside this room has faded into an insignificant, distant hum. We are completely locked into this one moment, waiting for the climax to finally come. It's a bubble-based kiss, liquid smooth and deep and slow, sinking us down, moving entirely with the gentle, irresistible current of the music down below. It's that rich low-end frequency that effortlessly settles on my scattered nerves. The perfect R&B production, tetrament touch perfectly preserves. Yeah, we melt completely into the slow rhythm, letting the social melody just flow. The deepest resonance is in this kiss, a truth that only we can ever know. Your hands find the back of my neck, pulling me closer to the source of the heat. The air conditioning is running, but the atmosphere around us is perfectly complete. I can almost taste the subtle distortion of the 808 as it pushes the beat. The sound engine, and I knew exactly what this moment needed to feel truly discreet. The soft, familiar scent of your skin is the only thing that breaks through the sonic haze. Your eyes are closed, lost in the rhythm, completely lost in the subtle hypnotic craze. We don't need sharp movements or loud expressions to communicate the intent. Suddenly the language, sensual, deep groove is already planning the necessary seed. The synthesized kick drum starts to softly fade out. The hi-hats start to gracefully diminish. We're completely suspended in the precise, perfect moment that the soft sit past, meticulously finished. I taste the sweet, lingering distortion, the intense and the resonance of the quiet air. This isn't just a simple physical act, it's a shared sonic groove, a truth that we both intimately share. The bass is a gravity holding us together, refusing to let